Hello, and thanks for okay.
Casey, come on now. Our prompter is off a little bit today, so it's off. It's not off a little bit. It's off.
It's off.
Yes, so
this
we
is
can't
a special laptop
see it.
edition.
So we're gonna have to read it off of our laptop.
We're gonna be like this. Thanks
well,
for coming,
barely Adelie, in case you can't see, so I didn't realize that. But
I should probably go get my glasses. I'm just gonna leave and go get my glasses while somebody's reading.
No, that's fine. But
anyway, this is the roundup.
Yeah.
Now you go.
As I said, this is meteorologist Adelie. This is Casey, Good Day Austin Anchor, and I'm digital manager Donnie. Adelie, that's you?
Oh, yes, it's my part. So we're going to be highlighting and talking about some of our favorite segments from the morning show that you may have missed.
Yes, but first, as always, Adelie is going to take the meteorological role here for the roundup.
She's always done this.
Yes, and she is going to talk about some weather videos. We're starting out with some stuff in Florida.
Yeah, as you can see, I mean, there was some pretty bad flooding. This is parts of west central Florida, and all major roadways have reopened, but police say that there were many abandoned and disabled vehicles, as you can see, and officials say that parts of the area had more than 10 inches of rainfall, and so much fell in 1 hour that it did break a 52-year-old rainfall rate record.
That was I was on vacation, so I didn't see that they had such a bad storm down in Florida.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've been keeping an eye on that all morning. And I mean, even though it's not a tropical storm, that just shows that it can still have plenty of energy, especially as it's tapping into the Gulf. And fun fact, Florida sees more thunderstorms, more lightning than anywhere else in the United States.
I did not know that.
I would not have guessed that, honestly,
Yep. So. And we've got more weather stories for you, right?
Speaking of storms, there you go.
All right, here's a look at a storm cloud. This is in Nebraska. You can see this storm cloud is giant, and it's seen over a central part of the state, and this footage was captured near Mason City.
Now, is there a particular name for this type of cloud? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, that's a supercell, and that's got, a clear anvil shape, which you can kind of see as it goes over. You can also see different layers building. I mean, that thing is definitely classic. And what's nice about that is that there's not a lot of other storms around, so this is more of a discrete cell, so you can actually see all the different layers and the components of the cloud. But yeah, definitely.
So it looks foreboding, but does that necessarily mean that there's going to be a lot of, like, say, tornadic activity or anything like that? Or
well, it's not
necessarily.
I mean, it's likely, it's possible, especially because you can kind of see that inflow notch at the back.
Okay.
But reading this, it's saying that there's a lot of hail, so strong updrafts, and then it could definitely have the potential to form a tornado. I mean, look at that thing.
That's what I was saying. If I saw that on the road, I'd be like, ooh, man.
Turn the other way.
Please, go back.
I'm going home.
Yeah, exactly.
Camera work, though, is making me sick. The guy's like,
I think it was a short video, so they made it
just
very...
looped it?
Yeah, they looped it.
Well, thank you for doing a little bit
Maybe the
of
glasses would help. Maybe that would help you so you not get so sick.
Loop-de-loop. Let me get this laptop working.
Oh, here. This next one here, I got you. Man, you guys are... All right. Going to Austria now.
Woo, let's
Crossing the pond to Europe.
Across the pond. Oh, man. So this damage is from a hailstorm, and it caused a lot of damage, as you can see, to that airplane. And the plane was traveling from
Mallorca.
Thank you. Mallorca to Vienna, and it was badly damaged mid-flight by hailstones after being caught in a storm that the cockpit crew, the people in the cockpit crew said that it was not even visible by radar, and an emergency call was made during the flight, but the plane did manage to complete its journey, and luckily no passengers were hurt.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you're on that flight and you get off the plane and you're like, that's what happened?
Hell no.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh no.
That would be here. I'll help you out. Adelie. Right?
Yes, thank you so much.
Of course. Yeah, here we go.
I appreciate it. And more fun weather videos. So now we are going to France. Y'all see
yes,
that?
Miss Universe. Yeah.
We're going to France. Okay, never mind.
We'll tell you after. We'll tell you after. Yeah.
We're going to. We're going. Well, it was on national television.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, you'll like it. You'll like it. But back to the weather stuff. So this is to France, where a water spout was spotted off the country's coast, and this was recorded in the morning when stormy weather passed through, and officials say that water spouts are fairly rare in this area.
What does Zach always say? Water spouts. They're tornadoes off land.
Yes.
Over the water, right?
Over the water,
yes,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
I pay attention, Zach. I know he's not watching, but
he might be.
Maybe, yeah.
He's a fan of the roundup.
He is a fan of the roundup, yeah. I think this is the last one.
Oh gosh, yes. We'll finish up with a look at some lightning. So this is across a bright pink sky in Kansas, and it's from the National Weather Service in Goodland, who wrote, "Wicked cloud to ground lightning.
Wicked.
What a sight. Totally wicked, dude."
I mean, look at that. Watch the lightning strike. I think it'll go back again.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that is
That's
nice.
crazy.
The sky does look really good. I'm from that state, and I do not remember ever seeing a sky look like
Really?
that. So, yeah.
So it's not representative of your time in the state.
I would say no. But this is also the western part of the state, so I'm from the other side. So maybe the skies look cooler on the west side of the state. I don't know. Yeah.
It's very scientific.
I know. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a meteorologist, so I guess, you know.
The skies are coolest where you are, wherever you are.
All right. Well, thanks for that, Adelie. That was good, right?
Yeah, that was good.
All right. Yeah, that was fine.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Zach,
yeah, I
and
know, yeah.
Everybody else.
All right, well, let's go on to the stories that you may have missed. You know, I missed out on this year. I got to do it last year. You guys didn't do it, right?
What are we talking
The Maudie's Margarita Run. Did you guys do it?
Oh,
It's kind of past your bedtimes, I
I
think.
ran during
Yes.
a live shot last year.
Yes,
I
in
did
honor
not.
of it, yeah.
Libby
the
ran
actual-
and gave me her shirt.
Oh, nice.
wow.
Right, yeah. Members of our Fox 7 family showed up for the Maudie's Moonlight Margarita Run. The 5K race goes through downtown streets, ends with a celebration out at Auditorium Shores with margaritas. I just remember it was super hot last year when I did it. I don't know if it was just
Yeah.
as hot this year, but
Probably was.
Tiara emceed it again this year. I think our producer Trey, producer Faith, I think Angela, reporter.
There's a lot of people,
Mariano.
yeah.
I feel like a bunch of people
General
ran
manager
it. So,
was there.
Yeah.
I think.
Very
and they had
cool.
some really cool shirts.
Director
too.
Kevin was there. Yeah, they had
Fox
team
on your
shirts
side.
this
Is that
year.
the shirt that you gave?
Yeah, the orange one. Yeah,
I
I
was
think from
orange.
last year.
Oh no,
saw
this year
blue.
was the blue one.
Okay, yeah, last year I have her orange one from last year.
Oh, okay. I do. That was bright orange.
It's very cozy. I
These
think.
are Fox 7 shirts. They say on your side. They look really, really fun. and
Yeah,
cute.
I was like,
man.
man, I should have done that. I just
Just
for the
just
shirt
for the
alone.
shirt.
Can we still get a shirt and a margarita?
Fox 7?
They usually make extras. We'll have to ask someone. Yeah.
We'll go with it.
Okay, this is me. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. There's just a few days left to catch Frozen out at Bass Concert Hall. Our own Rudy Koski got a look behind the scenes at how the show comes together. The show started June 5th and goes through June 16th.
I thought this was pretty cool.
And Rudy did a really good job on
I
this
was
story.
also really happy to see Rudy not doing like a political
I know.
or like, you know, Rudy does such serious stories, so it's
Yeah.
so cool to kind of give
Kind
him
of
a
some
chance
light
to.
news.
Yeah, exactly.
He goes to a lot of the shows, so I knew that he would be up for this.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that our bosses would let him do such a cool story. But he did a really good job.
I love to see the behind the scenes. I think the last show I saw out there at Bass Concert Hall was, well, I saw a comedy show during Moon Tower.
Okay.
But show-wise, I think I saw Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was
I bet
pretty awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it was. I love Aladdin. It's like my favorite Disney movie.
Saw Beetlejuice. It was great.
Okay.
Oh, man.
When have you seen anything out there yet?
No, I
you
need to go.
Oh, do you like musicals?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Sure. All right. Yeah. All right. What's your favorite? Putting her on the spot.
I've only seen one. It was The Sound of Music.
Oh, you got real nervous. I was like, it's really not that serious. She's like, oh, I don't know.
Did you talk about the movie, or did you see an
No,
actual
I saw
stage
like
version?
people
Okay, you saw the
in
stage
the
version.
theater, yeah. And I've seen
Okay.
like the Nutcracker like dances, but that's not
Yeah.
a
Okay, yeah.
musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go. I think Bass Concert Hall does a great job whenever
Yeah,
they
they have
shows
some
on.
good stuff.
I'll have to check it out so that way
Beetlejuice.
I won't have to say, music.
You could have just said Hamilton or Wicked, and everyone would have just
That's
been like,
true,
yeah.
but
Nobody
I
would've questioned
haven't.
No,
I wish
no
I
one-
had.
yeah,
I've heard they're
Now
both
you know
awesome.
for next time.
Yeah.
Next question.
time,
Learn how to fake
lie.
Well, we all love Buc-ee's, I would say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's a new one in Luling, and apparently it is the biggest one in the world
In the
now.
world.
Yes. It is 75,000 square feet. It is in Luling. I think I said that already.
Yes.
And it is now the biggest Buc-ee's.
You said that too.
Did I? I thought I said the biggest convenience store in the world.
I don't know.
Oh, are you paying attention?
Let's just delve over what this guy is saying.
I forget. I think he's like the CEO or something, right?
biggest Buc-ee's in the
Well,
world.
because they said
This
that
place is huge. We
the
got
biggest
the
one was in
cleanest
Tennessee.
bathrooms.
I actually have been to that one
You've been the one in
in
Tennessee?
Tennessee, which was the biggest one, and now this Luling
okay.
one is now the biggest one.
Oh, wow.
I also was on a road trip with my parents recently, and we drove through Colorado, and there is one in Johnstown, Colorado, as well.
Okay.
And that was also pretty big. So I feel like that's like Buc-ee's thing now. Because I remember on the way to Houston, when you drive a certain road, I can't remember what it is, there's like smaller Buc-ee's that are more traditional convenience
Yeah.
stores.
And
Yeah.
I was telling Amanda this the other day. I would like to do a story about the smallest Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And so I looked
Oh,
it up,
yeah.
and there are several, and it doesn't even include the one that you're thinking of. It's
Yeah.
like in Giddings or something like that.
Somewhere
it looks
along the
like
way,
a regular gas station.
Yeah. But they still have a few of the stuff or the things that you would get at like the bigger
like
Buc-ees.
the nuggets
The
and
beaver
things
nuggets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like some food items.
Yeah.
but-
What's y'all's favorite food item from the Buc-ees?
I'm not a fan of the barbecue sandwich that everybody loves.
A lot of the times I
like
go with the
the
protein cup. The
protein
turkey.
cup.
It's like turkey
those
and
are good.
cheese and
I've had
pretzels.
those. And the sandwiches are pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I've done like a cream pie in a bowl or something.
I mean, seriously, if you think
Really
of it,
good.
you can get it.
Yeah. yeah.
Buc-ee's.
yeah. The kolaches are good. I mean, I'm not a
Yes.
savory kolache person, but their sweet kolaches are really good.
No.
Cookie. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had anything. My
Good
parents
stuff.
love that place.
I'm
Yeah.
getting hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I know. Well, speaking
Guess we'll
of
move
food.
on.
Oh wait, no, we don't.
Speaking
have
of food,
Speaking of food.
Oh.
Actually,
did you
no.
bring the pickles? The pickles are the
Oh no, we'll do it
they're
next
right
time.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pop.
From water activities on the Rio Grande to scenic hiking, there's a spot in New Mexico for all that fun. Austin Travels came by to chat about Taos, which they say is a bit like Santa Fe, but not quite as big. Kristen Finan went for a post-school trip and talked about the waterfalls and ski resorts and more.
I've never been to Taos. Have
I've
either
never
of
been
you?
to Taos. either.
No.
I've been to Santa Fe. I've been to Albuquerque.
Okay.
I like New Mexico. The vibe's always great. Weather's cooler.
I haven't been to New Mexico at all.
Yeah. I feel like it's.
I've been through it. I've never really stopped.
Stopped,
Well,
yeah.
I stopped in Roswell. Stopped in
Oh
Roswell
yeah, I
a
remember
couple
you.
years ago.
You went to
Yeah.
see the. That was pretty cool.
You would like Roswell. It's full of alien stuff.
I would
Route
love
66, all that kind of stuff.
Route
yeah?
66. I didn't do Route 66.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you had to get
Oh,
to
I don't
Roswell.
know. Maybe I did.
What's happening today? Taos is a
I've
cool
seen
ski
cars. Does
spot,
that count?
Is what I hear. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. People go there a lot for skiing. I know a lot of friends who go there and like.
To ski?
I've never
Taos,
skied.
yeah.
I feel like this
Oh.
is the saddest show ever. I've never done anything.
Like, have you ever?
Natalie
with
has
Adam?
done none of the things. Well, I know what you probably have done. Played yard games.
Yes.
Yes. Apparently, recently it was National Yard Games Day. Steve Novello
man.
came by
Yeah.
to show off some of these games. I thought this was a little intense. Body ball
Yes.
was one of the ones. Oh, you interviewed him.
I
You talked
interviewed,
about it,
well, so to speak, yeah.
So I guess
That
the games
looks like an
were
interesting game.
body ball, which you're seeing right now. There was also fling ball.
Fling ball.
There was also score box.
All the names are inappropriate.
The one that I knew was called Noggle. That
Yeah.
was the hammer one.
Also inappropriate, yeah.
Yeah, my friend is notorious for throwing a party and then having us play a version of Noggle. He has a different name for it. It's like the German name, but that's the one where they put all the nails in like a log, and then you take a hammer and everyone takes a.
I know that game, yeah.
You take a hammer and you try to like. So if this was a log, you have a hammer or a nail. We each have a hammer, and then you try to be the first person to get your nail entirely into the log. And the last person that doesn't get it.
It's a fun game. That sounds fun.
It's pretty fun, but you only get one shot. So like,
Okay.
You
so
have to, like-
hammer it in. Or
yes.
is the word
So you get one
for
shot.
that?
You like hammer it as hard as you can. So obviously, if it gets messed up, you still have to kind of. I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yard games are fun.
That's what y'all should do for keeping score on
I
Father's Day. Is just
know.
yard games.
We
You
should.
should call
just-
up Steve Noviello. If
Okay.
you're watching
Stevie.
Steve, he's probably not watching.
Steve?
Steve.
Call me Steve.
Call Adelie.
Yeah.
Stevie?
Let
That would
him
be
know.
fun.
Stevie Novi?
Maybe since we missed it, the National Day, we could do it next year.
Yeah. All right, that's true.
Yeah,
Or anytime.
that's true.
Well, you need to win again. Aren't you behind by one?
I am behind by
How does that
one.
feel?
It feels like my mom made me. She told me that I needed to start losing because it wasn't interesting for people to watch. No, I'm just
Wow.
she didn't say that, but Libby beat me fair and square. I don't know if you guys saw it. Too bad we don't have
The
the,
water
video.
skiing?
The water.
Yes.
Wait, what's it
Good
called?
stuff.
Water.
Water.
Not surf.
Wakeboarding.
Wake surfing.
Yes.
Wake surfing,
yes,
not
because
boarding.
you're
yeah.
not holding the rope. You have to let go. And I swear, she got up on the first
She
try.
did. Well, at least in the video, I wasn't
Girl,
there.
I
Yeah,
know, but she
yeah.
actually did.
Yeah.
So keep it up.
I think that
Libby.
was what I always
Enjoy it.
remembered. Like when she got real far behind you, I kept on telling people, I'm like, look, she needs to do like, not that you're not like as athletic or anything, but I felt like she has more of an athletic background than you do
Oh,
because
yeah.
you did cheerleading and all that kind of
Yes,
stuff.
and
So I was like, I
dance.
feel like that's like the tiny little thing that you might be able to get above, over
Yeah.
Adelie is that
And
like
I'm
you
afraid
have
of
that.
heights.
Yeah.
So anything.
But a lot of
height-
those you did really well. So
Thank
Yeah.
you. We're
Oh,
both
yeah.
really competitive,
Yeah.
and I mean it's been going on for a long time, and I absolutely love it, and I love her. We're friends.
I'm just
Believe it or not.
sometimes I watch those keeping scores like they are not going to be talking after that one.
Oh my gosh! Well, now that she's ahead, she likes me more.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
All right, well, maybe the yard games one will even up the score
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a dive into our video vault check out some footage of America's favorite pastime.
Sitting on a bleacher.
Sitting
Just
on a
kidding.
bleacher. Yeah.
I've never
So
done
what is
that
this,
before.
baseball?
It is
Is that
baseball.
America's favorite pastime?
It
It's
is
from
America's favorite pastime.
1968.
Look at these guys playing baseball.
Playing baseball.
I'm not sure what the team is. I couldn't really tell from the back, their logos and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like I saw this video and I'm like, you know, baseball is just such a iconic, I feel like, thing to do. Watching baseball is such an iconic thing to do during the summer, right?
Yeah.
Go to a baseball game, get outside, you know, get some
Peanuts and
peanuts
Cracker
and hot
Jacks.
dogs, and you know, it just looked like a fun little, you know, nice little wholesome thing that people were doing back in 1968.
It's true. It looks
Video
fun.
was very clear and bright. That's what
It
I
is
kept on
clear,
thinking.
yeah. Is there any sound to it? No sound, I
No,
guess.
no sound. Yeah. Look at all these people just having a grand old time. I don't know why these people didn't sit under the shade, but they probably just got
Exactly.
there
They're too
late.
cool. They're
Yeah.
the cool kids.
But I always love watching these videos because I love to see the outfits on people.
Yes.
Yeah, and
You know,
the
sometimes
hair,
you're like,
it's
yeah.
fun.
So,
Yep.
well, okay, we survived
video.
that. That was a
We
little bit of
survived.
a mess.
Now we
I
have to
think.
read the goodbye.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to take do you want to take
Should
the
we
Dave
play
role, Emily?
solitaire while
Oh
we're
my
on this
gosh,
laptop?
Dave's role? Okay. All right, so remember that you can get details about the storms that we talked about on our website, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching the Good Day Austin Roundup.
Am I Donnie?
You can be me. And
I
then
can be
I'll-
Donnie?
Yeah, I'll add the stuff
Okay.
at the end, yeah.
Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 4:30. And now you can watch on your connected TV.
With ours too.
And ours.
It's ours, yeah, it's everywhere.
With the Fox Local app.
It is free to download, and you can look for it on several platforms, including Roku, Apple TV. There's all the special digital programming we have. Amanda Salinas' Fox 7 Espanol,
Yeah.
Tierra's Texas. So got a lot of great content on there, so please download it. Thanks for hopefully watching this whole thing. It was kind of a mess today, I think. I don't know. But
They have lost some viewers
I
on
know,
the way.
this-
It's okay.
I don't know if this trio will come back, but we'll see, hopefully.
We'll never
Thanks for
know.
joining us.
It's all Adelie's fault.
No, we will blame her if people complain. Yeah, no. Thanks for
Feel free
watching.
to email me.